All right, so I kind of screwed up there at that end there. When I went to the next spot, you won't be able to see it, but I did the wrong thing. So I had to do second video here. All right, so we finished up with common logs and natural logs. Do now, and this does not need to go in your guided notes. And then this is the last thing that we're going to do. We're not going to finish that. The second part of your guided notes, we'll do those tomorrow with the growth formula and the half-life formula. That'll be tomorrow. But I want to do a couple problems that highlights some of the common mistakes I see with these problems with the properties. So this is 26. So you can either pause this, try them on your own, or just watch me go through them. Either way. For this problem here, we need to write the expression expanded form, which means no products, no quotients, no powers. Square roots include powers, so we're going to have to get rid of that as well. So when we're doing that, we want to take a look. We got a quotient. So what I can do is I can write that as log of 3x squared log base a minus log base a of the square root of y. Now in this case here, this is a product, the 3x squared. So we make that log base a of 3 plus log base a of x squared minus log base a of y to the 1/2. We're going to take that square root and make it a power. Now what I want to do is take those powers and put them out in front as multipliers. So I get log base a of 3 plus 2 times log base a of x minus 1/2 log base a of y. Okay, so square roots, can't have them when we're going from condensed to expanded form. Okay, we got to make those a power, put them out in front. So you'll just have a 3 here that we're taking the log of, an x that we're taking the log of, and a y that we're taking the log of. So that'll be our final answer for 26. Okay, number 39. All right, 39, when you look at that one, and some of these can be quite messy. So you get the natural log, and then we got in bracket the quantity of x plus 1 squared over x minus 3 times the square root of x plus 4. Okay, so we got a lot going on here. So we got to write this one also in expanded form. Well, I'm going to start with breaking this up, the quotient as a subtraction problem. So you have the natural log of x plus 1 squared minus the natural log of x minus 3. And I'm going to go ahead and make this x plus 4 to the 1/2 power. Now we are subtracting this whole thing. So you got to think of that as being in parentheses, because here's what's going to happen. This is a product, and it's going to split apart. And we got to make sure the minus goes to both parts. I can take this 2 and put it out in front now. So 2 times the natural log of x plus 1 minus, natural log of x minus 3 plus, since this piece here was a product, you're multiplying those two together, plus the natural log of x plus 4 to the 1/2. Probably could take into care of that 1/2 in the same step, but I'll take an extra step here. Now, I don't want to have this parentheses when I can simplify in my final answer. Now, natural log of x plus 1 over here, natural log of x plus 1. You cannot do anything with a sum. You cannot split that apart. You have to leave that. That does not equal natural log of x plus natural log of 1. Okay, you got to be careful there. You just got to leave that. So that means for right here, we're done with that. So that is 2 natural log of x plus 1 minus natural log of x minus 3. And I'm going to go ahead and distribute this negative, and this is going to become minus 1/2 natural log of x plus 4. That will be your final answer. Okay, no products in what we're looking at here. Okay, is this what we're taking the natural log of? There's no products, quotients, or powers here. Okay, so we're just taking an expression, which is fine. X plus 1, x minus 3, x plus 4. That's our final answer. And we're going to take a look at one more. What was that one? 56. So let me put this one down here. Now this one goes the opposite direction. This says write each expression in condensed form. It's in expanded form. Let's go to condensed form. So 2 natural log of x minus 3 natural log of y plus 4 natural log of z. All right, so now in the end, we have to get this as the natural log of one big messy expression. Okay, there can be products and quotients and powers in this expression, but there can be nothing in front of the ln. So just a natural log of one big expression. So I'm going to start with the powers first. So I'm going to write that as natural log of x squared minus natural log of y cubed plus natural log of z to the 4th. All right, now the biggest mistake people see here is they want to look at this and do the addition before subtraction. That is incorrect. You do not add before you subtract in order of operations. You got to go from left to right. So that means you have to subtract here, which means when we rewrite this, that becomes a division problem. So now you get the natural log of this fraction plus the natural log of this one, which means you multiply those two together. So the natural log of x squared over y cubed times z to the 4th. Now I want you to write it in the simplest form. Okay, this right here, because some people will make mistakes and not quite understand what's going on here. So you have got to take it down to a single numerator and a single denominator in a fraction. This is going to be the natural log of x squared z to the 4th over y cubed. That is your correct answer. Okay, at this point. Now the mistake people make, I told you earlier, so natural log of x squared minus, I wanted that to be red. Hold on. Okay, this is not correct. Natural log of x squared minus natural log of y cubed plus natural log of z to the 4th. Okay, some people just look at it and instinctually say, I'm going to do that first. So do natural log of x squared minus, and you're going to make that y cubed times z to the 4th. And then you're going to say, all right, that's a subtraction. So I'm going to take the first part divided by the second part. When you do it this way, you end up with the z to the 4th in the denominator. And then if we do it correctly, the z to the 4th has to be in the numerator. So follow your order of operations, subtract before you add. Okay, so that's how you do 56. And just here's your answers again for those three problems. Again, when you have a quantity, x plus 1, you just have to leave that. Okay, you cannot split that, or you cannot reduce that or expand that at all. So leave that. All right, so those problems went through all the properties. Page 472. I know there's a few here, but they're not very long. Write the original problem down. Okay, don't just write down the answer because I cannot see what you're doing. And you are doing this for me and not for you. So write the original problem down for that one. Okay, get to work. I'll be back tomorrow.